Okay, our third section for these videos is finding the square root of a decimal. So again, let's think about first what we mean by square root of any number. So let's say that they ask us to find the square root of 16. So what we have to do is take 16 and try to make a square. So how do we do that? I'm going to do a square like this. Okay, good. And I'm going to, so this is almost a perfect square if I had good pulse, right, drawing. But if you think about it, okay, how many squares do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good, so I have a perfect square of 16. And this perfect square of 16 is each side has 4 squares. So basically the square root is the inverse operation of a square, what we did in our previous video. So the square root of 16 is going to be 4. Okay? Or another way of thinking about this is the square root of 16 is thinking about what number I have to multiply by itself twice so that I get to 16. And we get that is 4, because 4 times 4 is going to be equal to 16. Okay? Good. So let's work on some examples here. Okay, example 1. So we're going to work with decimals in here. So I'm going to do a square root of 81 hundredths. So when you look at this, you have to think about, okay, I have to multiply a decimal by a decimal, and I have to get to 81. So, clues. My answer is telling me that I have 2 decimal places. So I think what number multiplied by it itself, again, is going to be 81. So we know it's going to be 9. And I also know that in the answer I have 2 decimal places. So let's go first with the 9. I know that is 9. But how many decimal places each one of these needs to have so that the answer have 2 decimal places? So each one has to have 1 decimal place. So it has to be 0.9. So the answer of a square root of 81 hundredths is going to be 9 tenths. Okay, let's do another one. A square root of 0.0121. Good. So again, I'm thinking about what decimal I'm multiplying by itself. That is giving me an answer of 0.21. Oh, I missed a 0 here. Okay, good. Let's write it properly. Okay, how many decimal places in my answer? 4. So I need 2 decimal places in each one of these, which you already know. And which number do I multiply by itself to get to 121? We know that that answer is 11. So that means that this one has to be 0.11 and this one has to be 0.11. Therefore, the answer is 0.11. It's very easy and entertaining to do. Let's do this one. Square root of 0.04. Good. So which decimal number I'm multiplying it twice so that when I get my answer I get 0.04. How many ones? How many decimal places? 2. So I know that each one is going to have only 1. And I have a 4. So that means that my answer is going to be 0.2 and 0.2. So my answer here is 0.2. Okay, girls, I hope you find this one useful.